Yehoshua chapter 19. And the second lot came out for Shimon, for the tribe of the children of Shimon for their clans, and their inheritance was within the inheritance of the children of Yehudah, and they had in their inheritance Beersheva or Sheva, and Moladah, and Chatzar, Shual, and Bala, and Etzem, and Eltolad, and Bethel, and Hormah, and Tziglag, and Beit Markavoth, and Chatzar Susah, and Beit Levaoth, and Sharuchen, 13 cities and their villages, Ayin, Rimmon, and Ether, and Ashan, 4 cities and their villages, and all the villages that were all around these cities as far as Baalath Be'er, Ramath, Negev. This was the inheritance of the tribe of the children of Shimon for their clans. The inheritance of the children of Shimon was out of the portion of the children of Yehudah, for the portion of the children of Yehudah was too much for them. So the children of Shimon had their inheritance within their inheritance. And the third lot came up for the children of Zebulun for their clans, and the border of their inheritance was as far as Sarid, and their border went toward the sea, and Maralah, and reached to Davasheth, and reached to the wadi that faced Yokneam, and turned back from Sarid eastward toward the sunrise, to the border of Kisloth Tabor, and went out toward Daverath, and went up to Yaphia, and from there it passed over eastward, to the east of Gath-Hefer, toward En-Katzin, and went out to Rimmon, which borders on Neah, and the border went around it on the north side of Hanathon, and it ended in the valley of Yithach-El, also Katath, and Nahalal, and Shimron, and Yidalah, and Beit Lechem, 12 cities with their villages. This was the inheritance of the children of Zebulun for their clans, these cities with their villages. The fourth lot came out to Yisachar, for the children of Yisachar for their clans, and their border was toward Yisrael, and Kesuloth, and Shunem, and Chapharaim, and Shion, and Anacharath, and Rabith, and Kishon, and Evetz, and Remeth, and En-Ganim, and En-Hadah, and Beit Patzetz, and the border reached to Tavor, and Shachatzimah, and Beit Shemesh, and their border ended at the Yarden, 16 cities with their villages. This was the inheritance of the tribe of the children of Yisachar for their clans, the cities and their villages. And the fifth lot came out for the tribe of the children of Asher for their clans, and their border was Chelkath, and Chali, and Beten, and Achshaph, and Alamelech, and Amad, and Mishal, and it reached to Mount Carmel westward, and to Brook Shechor, Livnath, and turned toward the sunrise to Beit Dagon, and reached to Zebulun, and to the valley of Yithach-El, then northward beyond Beit Emek, and Ne'iel, and went out to Kavul, which is on the left, and Hebron, and Rechov, and Chamon, and Cana, as far as Great Sidon. And the border turned to Ramah, and to the strong city Tzor, and the border turned to Chosah, and ended at the sea, from the coast to Akziv, and Umah, and Afek, and Rechov were included, 22 cities with their villages. This was the inheritance of the tribe of the children of Asher, for their clans, these cities with their villages. The sixth lot came out to the children of Naphtali, for the children of Naphtali for their clans, and their border was from Cheleth, from the terebinth tree in Tza'ananim, and Adami Negev, and Yavneel as far as Lakum, and it ended at the Yarden, and the border turned westward to Aznoth Tabor, and went out from there toward Hukok, and reached Zebulun on the south side and Asher on the west side, and ended at Yehudah by the Yarden toward the sunrise. And the cities of defense were Tzidim, Tzer, and Hamath, Rakath, and Kinnereth, and Adamah, and Ramah, and Chatzor, and Kedesh, and Edrei, and En Chatzor, and Yiron, and Migdal El, Chorem, and Beit Anath, and Beit Shemesh, 19 cities with their villages. This was the inheritance of the tribe of the children of Naphtali, for their clans, the cities with their villages. The seventh lot came out for the tribe of the children of Dan, for their clans, and the border of their inheritance was Tzorah, and Eshtaol, and Ir Shemesh, and Sha'alabim, and Ayalon, and Yithla, and Elon, and Timnathah, and Ekron, and Eltekeh, and Gibbethon, and Baalath, and Yehud, and Benai Berak, and Gath Remon, and Mei Yarkon, and Rakon, with the border before Yapho. And the border of the children of Dan went out from them, and the children of Dan went up to fight against Leshem, and captured it. And they struck it with the edge of the sword, and possessed it, and dwelt in it, and called it Leshem, Dan, after the name of Dan their father. This is the inheritance of the tribe of the children of Dan for their clans, these cities with their villages. And when they had ended dividing the land as an inheritance according to their borders, the children of Israel gave an inheritance to Yehoshua son of Nun in their midst. According to the mouth of Yahweh, they gave him the city which he asked for, Timnath-Serah, in the mountains of Ephraim, and he built the city and dwelt in it. These were the inheritances which Eleazar the priest and Yehoshua son of Nun and the heads of the fathers of the tribes of the children of Israel divided as an inheritance by lot in Shiloh before Yahweh, at the door of the tent of appointment, and they ended dividing the country.